Peace, my family, and we're back to all those coming out of that good cocoon for the first time. Welcome. This your girl, the butterfly. We about to take off. Let's fly. Just want to send you all the good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right in that good mind. How y'all feeling? Hope you guys want to stop and moving on up in your higher natures and cleansing. Cleansing the lows. I came in today to read family, and again, this is chapter 87, and it continues. And so, let's go. Remarriage after divorce, provisions for divorce, and it reads, and when you are divorced women, and they have reached their appointed time for divorce, which is 4 months, don't prevent them from remarrying their mates when they have agreed among themselves in a lawful matter. This will be headed by those among you who are truthful, faithful to the source Allah and the last day. This is an act of faith for you and a pure way for you, and Allah knows best while you know and you don't know. And all maternal mothers who are breastfed their children for a complete 2 years, and when he, the father, desires to complete the term of breastfeeding, if the mother is divorced, then the ex-husband should feed and provide provisions for this period according to this or his means. No one is obligated to fulfill responsibilities that are beyond his ability. No mother shall be compelled to breastfeed if it will cause her harm, and no father shall be required to spend what he does not have for this child to be breastfed. And if the father is not there, then it is on his or her. And if both the father and the mother want their children raised or inborn by mutual agreement and counsel, this is no crime done on either of them. And if you want to get a wet nurse for her children, someone to breastfeed for her, there is no crime in that. If she can't breastfeed provided for you, the father pay for her what you promise, and be fair, and tremble at the mention of the source, and know Allah can see all that you are doing. And as for those of you who pass away, die, and leave behind mates, the widows must wait for 4 months and 10 days, and when they have reached their appointed time, there will be no blame or crime on you on what they may do with themselves in a lawful matter, and the source Allah is aware of that which you do. And there is no crime on any of you if you make your desire to marry a widow known to you during the waiting period, or if you conceal it in yourselves. The source Allah knows that you will think of widows and want to marry them, but don't give them a promise in secret unless you speak in fairness. So he, Allah, prevents you to make your desires known to him, but only do it in the way prescribed by the law, and don't consummate their marriage before the waiting period is up. And know that the source Allah knows what is in your spirit, so beware of him, not us, and know that surely he, not we, is a forgiving and forbearing source. And there is no crime on any of you if you desire, or if you divorce, not desire, but if you divorce a woman before you have touched them sexually, or settled a dowry on the divorced woman. But in this case, you must pay the wealthy and poor a compensation in accordance with his means, and this being the payment required by law. This is the duty of those of you who are living by the facts, and those who are doing things that which is best the right way. And if you divorce them before you have touched them sexually, but after having decided the dowry, then you should give them half of the promised payment, and except if they pardon it, or he, the groom, relinquish the dowry by the way of who holds the marriage contract, to distinguish the slaves are more righteous for those who tremble at the mention the source Allah. And don't forget the favor between yourselves, and surely Allah sees all that you do. guard the salutations as worship, and the middle salutations as prayer, and stand for him, not us, Allah, in devotion. So if you are in fear and danger and cannot pray as prescribed, then you may pray on foot or when riding. So when you feel secure, remember the source, as he not we has taught you of that which you did not know. And as for those of you who pass away and dying and leave behind mates, you are to leave at least 1 year of provision for your mates without putting them out of their homes. But if they themselves go away, there is no crime or pain on you all by letting them go and do with themselves whatever they want. You don't have to support them in lawfulness. And he, Allah, is a mighty and all-wise source. And the divorced women are to be given allowance with kindness, and these are the facts of those who tremble at the mention of the source Allah. Thus, the source Allah makes things clear for you all by his not our signs, so that perhaps you all will be able to understand. Alright? So that right there was the end of that heading. So I'm going to stop right there for now. Again, family, if you are interested, check this out. It's on the channel. And again, if you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. On that note, I hope you all know, again, that you are loved beyond this world, and in it, begin to spread that love one to another. Be the peace that you seek. Release. I'm Master Teacher, Dr. Malachi Z.York L. Peace, Shalom, Hashug, Divine Love, family, and Wadu, and it's all love.